Yeah, I know. You're not ready for this. So, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking he must be a Raider fan. No, not a Raider fan. Not really. Not much anymore since they moved to Las Vegas. But I will probably still tune in a little bit. But anyway, this video is about occlusion training. So, one of the important things that you can do. Oh man, I better go up. I'm backwards because I'm looking through I'm all turned around. Oh, this is good. Good comedy. Good comedy. Okay. So, one of the amazing things that you can do to train your eyes is to use some occlusion training. And so, if you put I'm all turned around. It's weird how my perception is thrown off by only looking at one eye. I'm not managing the turned around thing very well. Anyway, so if you occlude one eye for 5 minutes and then occlude the other eye for about 5 minutes, it's really good training because what it does, it helps each eye to learn how to work together independently. And then the research seems to indicate that then your ability for your dominant eye to have your non-dominant eye pair with it is going to be enhanced, right? So it's been way less than 5 minutes, but I'm ready to do this. So, but not like that. So anyway, this is kind of a funny video, I guess, today because I didn't like practice putting the eye patch on a lot for your entertainment. So, yeah, getting it. I must say, getting it. Oh, that up there, and then this side down. Okay. Huh. What a. So anybody who ever has called me a clown, yeah, this is your big chance. So I hope you're watching. Anyway, so I occluded my non-dominant eye for a moment. Now I'm occluding my dominant eye. And so that now my non-dominant eye has to work harder than it normally does. And, I think each eye also sort of learns to appreciate the other one because they work together pretty well. You give them about 5 minutes on their own. One thing you can also do, and I would recommend doing some very light hitting, maybe in the short court. You could do eye occlusion training while also hitting a tennis ball, but I would be very careful not to make the movement demands or the ball speeds very high because just, working with just one eye is difficult enough. But this is an overtraining exercise that you can use, and I'm ready to take this off now. But this is a really amazing thing to do to help the tracking of both eyes to go better. And one thing that I've noticed in the last few days is that for whatever reason, even when I'm watching television, that I'm able to really focus in on the people on the shows for some reason. I'm picking up more depth from people's nonverbal cues, the expressions on their face and whatnot. So that's kind of bizarre, but you can use occlusion training to make your overall eyesight better. Your non-dominant eye will lead your non-dominant eye better because your non-dominant eye tracks with your dominant eye. And sometimes people have what's called lazy eye because they haven't been training their non-dominant eye. And my experience is that the default position, if you don't train this way, is that you're not maximizing it. So 5 minutes a day of putting it on one eye. I set a little timer on. I put my occlusion on, then I go about my daily tasks. So I just go and I might like put some laundry away or something, or sort some things out, and then 5 minutes on the other eye and continue on doing my stuff. So far, I haven't done any reading or writing with one eye. I don't know if I really want to do that. And also, it's encouraged for you, if you wear glasses, not to wear your glasses while doing this. Um, and and I'm not sure the rationale behind that, but I was cautioned, or I was advised not to wear my glasses. So there's one other thing I want to show you. Actually, I'm not able to do that at this time. Let me see. No. Anyway, but there are two apps that I want to tell you about, and they're not hard to find. I don't know if they're available on Android, but they are in the Apple Store. One is called iExerciser, and so it has both a free and a pro edition. And so what I recommend is that you try the free one and see the exercises and whatnot. And then I do recommend that you get the pro, because it is definitely worth it if you like the exercises. So that will help you strengthen the muscles of your eye. And then I've also then used occlusion training while training on the app. And I'll tell you what, 10 minutes of that and your eyes will be tired. So I strongly recommend that you do that before going to bed. Do it do it after any time when you're going to be required to have any sort of, intense concentration, because it will make your eyes very tired. And that 10 minutes of training can be very difficult. Sounds ridiculous, but it's true. And finally, I'll leave you with this. There's another app that I like that's a little strange, but I see the value in it, and it's called Hawkeye. And it's not very self-explanatory, but when you get in there, you'll see that it has 2 levels, and it's an eye occlusion exercise. So you train each eye, and you have to select which is the weaker eye. I don't necessarily like that designation, but you choose the eye that you're training, and then it gives you a series of patterns, and you have to choose, is it this or is it that? There are only 2 choices. And if you do the easy one, that's very easy. And then you only have to do 100 instances, which takes, I don't know, I haven't timed it, maybe about 5 minutes. But when you do the difficult one, it's extremely difficult. So the lower, it would be nice if they had an intermediate level, but the easy one will seem ridiculously easy. The difficult one will definitely work your eyes out, and it's a pattern recognition thing. And I've noticed from that I feel like I'm getting more acuity as well. So I have found that it's helping me to read the ball, especially the spin of the ball, much better. So check out Hawkeye. It is also free, and it's on the Apple Store, but I don't know about Android. So you're on your own there. Let me know if it's on Android if you find it. So iExerciser and Hawkeye. And Hawkeye's a little strange, but it is really cool and it works really well. So I do like it. All right. So there are your eye occlusion tips for today, and work out those eyes, and you're going to see a better ability to track. You're going to be better able to have your eyes paired nicely, and some increased acuity. All right. Thanks for watching. Just a little news and notes. Last Thursday, I was able to speak to 180 young athletes on Zoom all across North America. And so that's something that's going to be happening more often. So if you are a high school athlete, or maybe even a little bit younger, I recommend joining the NCSA, the National Collegiate Scholarship Association. And what that does, with that membership, you get some really cool educational experiences. So I'm going to be doing a monthly webinar with young athletes of all varieties, anybody who has some kind of visual demand. And then coming up in June here, I'm going to be doing one that is tennis specific. So anyway, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.